Hey world. In today's 9 minutes motivation, I want to share something very strange about people's behavior, which I think is very, very amusing. And yesterday we just completed our public speaking and communication skills workshop in the Kingdom College for students. We call it as Power to Empower. And it was outstanding to listen to people's expressions, the way they can talk, and all these things were there. I ended the whole program saying that expressions create relationships and suppressions destroy relationship. Somehow, of all that is being taught to all of us, we are never been taught how to communicate. It's very strange, no? For all the years from the childhood, we are taught how to speak, but we are not taught what to speak. And it takes a lifetime to know what to speak, and sometimes even know when to speak, how to speak, why to speak. And people have these things, no, they know it, no, they understand, they don't understand. So one thing which is a very strange thing about his human behavior I have seen is people don't know how to say sorry. They find it so awkward, so embarrassing, so they have that reluctance or hesitation to say sorry. It's not that they don't feel sorry, they just don't know how to say sorry. A lot of relationships I have seen, all of you would also would have either done it or gone through it. Sometimes dad is very upset and he shouts at you and he speaks some rubbish things, and you get very you feel very bad, you feel hurt, you feel sometimes offended. And after that whole blast of maybe 20, 35, 45 minutes, you go to your room, and dad starts feeling guilty. He somehow feels, I think he overreacted, he should not have spoken all these things and blah blah blah. And or maybe later he realizes that actually it was not your mistake, or it was not such a grave mistake for that he has to really blow his top off, and all these things runs in his mind, and he actually feels very sorry. On the other hand, the child, a grown up child only, boy or girl, he's also very upset, or she's also very upset, they're angry and they just don't want to talk to anybody, and they're sitting in the room. Now this drama I've seen, I've gone through it. I've maybe at times, I don't know, I don't do that, but I have seen people doing it. Now this drama happens, and then father comes. He's actually in very apologetic mode. He's wanting to apologize for the behavior or whatever he spoke, but he just cannot say sorry. And he'll just come, open the door, peep inside, and he actually is trying to say sorry, but he cannot say sorry. So he end up saying something like this. Um, Come have food. Dinner is ready. Let's eat together. Basically, he's saying, I'm sorry, but he just does not have the heart to say, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I should not have spoken to you like that. You did not deserve all this thing. That's not exactly he want to say, but he's not able to say. So he simply says, come out. Dinner is ready. Let's eat together. The child is also adamant. He said, if you don't say sorry, I won't come. But my dear child, or my dear boy, girl, whoever you are, or whoever the person on the other side is, we discussed in one of the 9 minutes motivation about maturity is to understand the intention behind the action. Now that father of yours who has never invited you for dinner in their own house is now coming to you, standing on the door, asking you, requesting you to come to the dinner table. He basically is saying, I am sorry, I should not have done like that to you. You do not deserve all these things. So, but you are adamant that you want him to say exactly sorry in the way you wanted to hear. People may not be able to apologize to you the way you expect them to, because I'm not saying they should not, they should. So I'm talking on the behalf of both. As a parent, or as a father, or as a mother, you have um, spoken whatever you have spoken, or whatever you have behaved or misbehaved. If you feel sorry, I think is it so difficult to go and, but people don't know how to express. So one definitely, as whoever, if you have made some mistake, then giving 100 justification, 100 explanation. If we can just learn to plainly say sorry, I think it's such a liberating experience to say sorry in life. Not just because you want to say sorry, but actually say sorry. On the traffic jam, I have seen people arguing on simple things, and just small, they cut you and go, or some bad driving happens. Nobody goes with the intention to meet with an accident or to hit somebody. It just happens. I think then trying to make him or her feel bad about the entire thing. If you can just say, "I'm sorry, I didn't intend." Ho gaya. I think matter gets over here. A lot of people are willing to forgive you also, provided you are willing to even ask for forgiveness or say simple sorry. And whose mistake it is there in the road. I've seen this so many times. Somebody comes and touches my vehicle, or it hardly, very rarely it happens, but something happens. I say, okay, sorry, it's okay, forget it. And whether it was his mistake or my mistake, I don't know. But this one sorry is such a liberating experience. After that, nobody wants to get involved with you. Nobody want to get ego involved because you don't want to fight. You don't have intention to fight. And people should understand that when people, especially in relationship, when they're suddenly started behaving good after a fight, it's not that because they have shouted at you they want to be good. They realize somewhere they overreacted. They should not have. So they take it. The people in your relationships, the people in your world who hardly take initiative, when suddenly they start taking initiative after a fight or a big argument or a hot discussion, it only means they're actually feeling sorry. So they are just being apologetic about the entire thing. Just that they do not say how to say sorry. I think if all of us can understand this simple human psychology and allow people to express themselves in that way. I'm not giving that liberty or freedom that you just go. If you can definitely go and express and say, I'm really sorry, please maaf kar do, ask for forgiveness. I think it is no, such a medicinal effect on a burnt heart or a hurt heart, but we just don't know how to say sorry. And those of us on the receiving end don't expect. If they can say sorry, beautiful. If they are not able to say sorry, understand their body language, understand their body gestures, understand their sudden change in the behavior. Suddenly they are become so good, they're talking so politely to you, nicely, sweetly to you, asking you to come out for dinner, asking you to go, let's go for a ice cream treat in the night, or somebody who has never done and suddenly start doing this. I think it only means you have to understand with your maturity, or you raise your maturity. At one end, if others can raise their maturity to express their sorries in a very empathetic manner, nothing like it. If not them, if you can increase their maturity and say, okay, I understand you're feeling sorry. Yes, not able to say sorry in the words that I want you to say, and I want to hear it, but I still understand. And just get up from that place, go along with him or her, and then just continue. I think will it not make relationship much easier? Please look for those. I know it's too much to ask sometimes, even if after you are hurt, but sometimes I've seen people dedicating songs to their loved ones, writing, doing some things except saying sorry. Do everything else. Don't be too adamant to listen to the sorry. Listen to the body language. Look into their body language, their behaviors, their initiatives, their proposals and offers. They only mean to say they're really sorry for it. Forget it, forgive it, and move on in the relationship. It's such an amazing world that you can build with your own self in the two of you or few of you. I think this one lesson, very simple, but it can really make your life simple. That's what I believe in. Live simply, so life can become simple, and you simply live. With your belief, let's start this beautiful day. Here we go together. So guys, go get set and grow.